Good morning, folks. It is another cold day up here, Western New York. Dean and I were just sitting in the living room sipping on some coffee. Hang on a second. Today's a new day. Maybe it's the start of a new work week. I don't know. But you can make new shit happen. And that's all that matters. Right now. What's in the past is in the past. But today is a new damn day. Seize it. Seize it, Caesar! Because there's nobody in this daggum world that's gotten to greatness that's successfully done something by complaining their way to it. That ain't gonna happen. So you gotta dig deep, grab your plums, and get out there and get shit done. I'm just taking a ride around our block here because our wind's not very good. David decided to sneak in to a spot. Sorry, I'm trying to let someone by me. And I just saw a really good buck on a doe in this cut cornfield. Really good buck. Go around one more time, see if we see him. If not, he's holed up in here somewhere. I'm trying to see where they were going. Over here. You see him in there? If you see that buck in there, you should knock on the door and we'll figure something out. I mean, what's the worst that he says? No. All right, well, screw it. But what if he says yes? I'm going to sit till probably 10 o'clock and then we're going to get out and see if this buck that Dean spotted this morning with this doe, maybe see if we can get permission on that land and go seek him. Would be one heck of an adventure, that's for sure. Kind of makes me happy in my pantalones, you know what I mean? You see anything? You know what I mean? No, I didn't see anything. Nothing? No, not a deer. Not a deer? No. Did you knock on his door? I didn't see anything else besides those two. No, I didn't knock on his door. Why? Dude, you think there's honestly a chance of him saying yes? Dude, we're going to be kicking ourselves if we don't at least go ask. The worst he could say is no. I guess. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change and go. For sure. Seriously? Oh, I'm going. We're going in, baby! No way. Yes, we are! Are you serious? We're going in, baby! What? Today only, we are going in! If the wind is drifting into there, you gotta think that they're gonna get up and want to go. Yeah, I would think so too. We got one shot. Yeah. We got one shot. Like, this is it. We have one. This is so old school. Yeah. It's out of control. And we're going to try and get this on film. It's insane. And this is a freaking stud. I'm just going to crawl around that little, like by that pole probably, right? Right, yeah. One pole? Yeah. Maybe just around it? Right. Just around it. Dude, let's go. This is it. This is a good opportunity. I know. This is gonna be nuts. There's nothing like a good old-fashioned man drive. We've really moved away from this style of hunting, but Dean and I growing up were used to getting 15 to 20 guys and lining them up on either side of a big patch of woods and driving deer out. It seemed to always be successful, but I think that was mainly because we were hunting deer. Literally any deer was going down. Today's situation is completely different. It is me, Dean, versus one mature buck, and we are trying to document this whole thing on film by ourselves. Cornfield up there. I'm just gonna let my scent trickle down through this thick stuff. See if something gets up, and then the patch that we think he's in is across the cornfield. But I just kicked up a good buck right on top of this hill right here. Threw the camera and ran.
we think he's in. We just had to check that one. This is the one we think he's in. God, if he's in there, make him run the right way and guide Dean's bullet to victory.
No way. Dean might have just got done. Please. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Yeah. That had to be Dean. That had to be Dean. That had to be Dean. It doesn't get any better than that, baby. It doesn't get any freaking better than that. Was that you? Question mark. I need to hug David right now because he just pushed a dandy to me. Give me some of that, baby. Give me some of that.
No way.
Give me some of that. We got him, baby. You got him, dude. Are you freaking serious, dude? You pushed him, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh my God, dude, you got him.
This is an incredible day. David was, I heard him jacking around the basement this morning, saying, when you think you're done and when you think it's over, you got to find a little bit more juice left in the tank, because it's not over till it's over. But Dave snuck in this morning. I decided to just take a couple laps around our block and the properties just to see if I could see what any deer are doing. And at sunrise, I spotted this buck hard on a doe on a property that we know this guy doesn't let hunt ever, anybody. And David had the balls to go up and ask for permission, somehow snuck out one day permission to get in there, and we made an awesome plan. Good Lord, there's 3 days left in the rifle season, and we've been about burnt out. You know, a day like today brought Dave and I so much back to our roots, and we always reminisce at dinner, you know, how my great-grandpa had a way of hunting, my grandpa had a way of hunting, my dad, my uncles have their own way of hunting, Dave and I have our own way of hunting, and just all the stories that combine with those strategies. You know, we cry laughing at some of them, but Dave and I were able to take little pieces of our past, honestly, combined with the knowledge we've gained over the last 10 years, and we pieced it together into a successful hunt. And we can grow, we can change as hunters and even as people. But my neighbor actually said today, a leopard doesn't change his spots. And as far as coming back to our roots and the result of today in the hunt, Dave and I are pretty okay with that. Complete bonus buck, and Dave and I just made a plan, and it came together perfectly, executed by both perfectly, and I am on cloud 17 because 9 is not high.